because today we're going to decorate this mantle for Thanksgiving. And I know it's a bit early to get started for the holiday, but we do have relatives coming in and I don't want to be rushing at the last minute to get everything done. So my plan is to do a project a week with the major projects, and anything I can do ahead of time will make it easier when I finally have my relatives here and we can enjoy the holidays without rushing. So today we're going to decorate, and please excuse my voice, I am losing it, and by the end of this video I may have completely lost it and be speechless, but bear with me. I'm going to try to do this. I'm going to make some hot tea and try to keep on talking, but one of the things I want to do while I have the tea going is explain what we're going to do with this mantle. I'm going to decorate the mantle asymmetrically. I don't want it to be too perfect. And you'll notice that I have a tall lamp on this side, and generally that lamp will stay there. So I'm going to make this side of the mantle tall, and we're going to swoop it over and have it drop down the other side. And hopefully it will stay that way until Thanksgiving. I don't want to lose it like I have one Christmas. I had a tree fall over. I don't want my mantle falling apart. So I'm going to try some tricks to keep it in place. And so let's get started. I'm going to take a picture of this because you will not believe the amount of Thanksgiving decorations I have sitting here waiting to be put on this mantle, and I'm looking forward to it because it's going to look so festive, and I'm ready for the holiday season and seeing some people I have not seen in a while. One of my biggest challenges is to avoid damaging the mantle. I don't want to damage the wood, so I don't want to use nails, I don't want to use screws, and I really thought about using those plastic stick-on hooks, but I just couldn't make myself do it. But what I do have is a wreath stand, and you can find a wreath stand in just about any craft store. If you don't find one, you can make one. Use a wooden dowel and some hooks. So this one is a wrought iron, and it's adjustable on the back, so you can raise it or lower it. And this one, I don't know if you can see, but it has a giant hook, which is perfect for what I need. And I've already started decorating it with some green raffia. So when we place this, just like that, we already have height on this side. Now we can add some autumn leaves.
Standing in the shadows of where we have been, sleeping with your back facing me. I know this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me, 'cause tonight we have it all. When missing is one.
I can already see those leaves are not going to stay. It's the, I'm going to say 6 feet garland of leaves. Each one of them is 6 feet long, and once they start going, they're all going to fall down. So what I came up with is these hooks that you place on your mantle for stockings at Christmas. And I'm going to use that to hold it. And we're going to place them just like this. See? Stop. That was a perfect example of what I was afraid was going to happen. So I'm glad I came up with the idea of the hooks. I'm going to put an extra one there because I could just see this whole thing going to hell. Keep our fingers crossed. So what we want to do now is continue building on this mantle and make it really lush. And I bought something a couple of weeks ago I want to share with you. I was in Highlands, North Carolina. Remember, I did a short video on Highlands, but I did not show all of the adorable shops on Main Street. One of them is Dutchman's Casual Living, and I found these gorgeous maple leaves, and so I had to have them. They were hanging outside of the store, and if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see a picture where I was shopping, and I wish I had put more pictures in the video, but at the time they had not decorated quite as much as when we went back to Highlands. We've been there a couple times in the last few weeks, and then I really started to appreciate all of the autumn colors as we drove through. It's just so fabulously beautiful. But let's add these, and look at the size of these. That's what caught my attention. I want to add these, and they are really heavy. I'm glad there were 4 hooks in that package I bought of the stocking hooks, because I've used all 4 of them. I probably should have bought more, but I didn't realize how heavy that huge garland of maple leaves is going to be. It probably weighs 10 pounds, but I think it's up there. Let's hope so. Now I'm going to continue adding a few more elements to this mantle. I have these pumpkins that I've had for a long time, and they're made of grapevine, and I may not use all of them, but let's see what we can do. I'm going to add to this side, but I don't want this side as tall as the other. So I'm going to add one here. Put this here. You will remember these artificial pumpkins from when I decorated the front door last year. Well, I didn't decorate the front door the same way this year, so I brought all of these pumpkins that I had in my little storage area, and we're going to add all we can and brighten it up a little.
Feels like our minds have been turned off. Haven't seen each other for so long. I know this isn't us. Baby, pull me closer, let's fall in love. Oh, I can feel my body move to every move you make, and I can feel the tension every time we're close. I know whatever happens, I will have you next to me. 'Cause tonight we have it all. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 'Cause we're dancing as one. 'Cause we're dancing as one.
You'll remember these ornaments we made a few weeks ago to decorate a small tree I have. I'm going to add those. And I've always loved this arrangement. It's pre-arranged, and it has the quail feathers on it that are just absolutely beautiful. Because what I'm trying to do is come up with a way to cover and camouflage those hooks. So let's try this. I absolutely love these berries. I hope you can see, maybe across this lighter color you can see them, but it adds such depth to an arrangement when you have these deep, deep colors. And look at that texture. Isn't that beautiful? have more berries to add, and then I think I might add a few sunflowers, but let's see if this is enough. I'm going to use the hooks that I've already placed here, and I really need to camouflage those hooks a little more, so I'm going to try. I have to keep this out of the fire because it's going to get hot, so I want to make sure they're moved away far enough. And then I do have some sunflowers, but I think those might be too yellow. They're really, really bright. I do have these picks that I could cover those with. Let's see if this works. And more berries. Let's see what this does. I'm afraid those sunflowers are just a bit too yellow. I would not have been able to decorate this mantle in this manner without those stocking hooks, so I highly recommend it. I think that I'm finished, but you know how it goes. Once you think you're finished, you'll sit, look at it for a few minutes, and come back and add something else. I may add a little something here. I do have this spray of the tiniest little berries, and then I found a pick that has walnuts and a pine cone, because this spot right here is making me crazy. It's just too bare, so I'm going to add something else. How about that? I'm loving the way it looks, and I wish you were here with me to see it, because when you see it up close, you see all the texture and the colors, and it looks so much better than it does on camera. I hope you have the opportunity to start your holiday planning early so you can enjoy your friends and family, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not a subscriber, tap the subscribe button and follow me on Instagram. Bye!